Hello, this is Ronnie Q. Can you hear me? If you can hear me in the chat, please press one. If you can hear me, chat. Hello, Jill's Comfort Zone. Hello, Sincere. Hello, Cheryl Burnett. Hello, Sugar Plum. Hi, Aisha. Hello, Lena. Pretty Brown Eyes. Hello, Charlie. Who else is in here? Jill's Comfort Zone. Did I speak? Hello, Strictly Platinum. Thanks for joining me. Almighty ISIS, ISIS, ISIS. Hello, hello, hello. Big bitch insanity. What's going on? Okay, who else do I see? Okay, as you see, the title of my video is. Hold up. I have an echo in my background. Okay, now I'm good. Okay, Tammy Lynn, welcome. Raphael Davis, thanks for joining us. Okay, I'm going to talk about gentrification in Black spaces. Because here lately, that is like the main thing that's going on in our cities. Uh, major Black cities, major Black areas, and I'm from California, so you guys may remember in some movies like Boys in the Hood and other movies of that genre where they show the hood. And one of the things that they really showed was Crenshaw Boulevard. And I remember when I was in my early 20s, Crenshaw was the place. On Sundays everybody would go down on Crenshaw Boulevard. The guys with the real nice cars and with hydraulics in them and stuff, or even if you just had a nice car, and they would just park. Crenshaw Boulevard is a street, but they have little side streets next to the street where you could park, and everybody could hang out. It was no gun violence or anything. And yeah, that was Crenshaw Boulevard. And I went down Crenshaw Boulevard recently. I hadn't had to go to the city in a while, and I was really shocked. They have, of course, there's no more cruising down Crenshaw Boulevard, but they have gentrified that area so much that the Black residents are really complaining, because one of the things about gentrification, it has an effect on you, where if they gentrify it, the rent's going to go up for you because they're trying to get you out and get another demographic in your area. So I was looking at places like Baldwin Hills. If Baldwin Hills is right, it sits right above. It's on a mountaintop, and they've always had nice houses there. People like Tina Turner has lived in Baldwin Hills. Ray Charles. It used to be called the Black Beverly Hills, and why it didn't have mansions, but it had real big houses, like 5 and 6 bedroom houses, and it looked over all of Los Angeles, and it's really beautiful in Baldwin Hills. So Baldwin Hills became I say a upper middle class area, and it was just occupied by all Black residents. But now that these older Black residents who have lived there, they are dying off or going into nursing homes and things like that. A lot of the children of these people have been selling their homes, and they've been selling their homes to white buyers. So now Baldwin Hills is like basically almost all white. And the thing about it is, once these people get into the area, they try to police people who've been living there 30 and 40 years, telling them what they can and can't do, and why you walking your dog this way, and I don't like how your trash cans are put out, and all these little things that they're telling people, and they just came into the neighborhood. So, it's a whole lot of strife even in the richer areas. Now, in the poorer areas, they also have a place called Lamert Park. And Lamert Park is full of apartment buildings, full of duplexes. And these duplexes, some of them are beautiful from the 1930s and 40s. They have the original tile, all the crown moldings, the baseboards, wood floors, and they are freaking beautiful. But they were owned by all black people. And they had a few apartments over there. Not a lot of Section 8, but some of the apartments further back had Section 8. So these were real beautiful places, and it occupied a lot of black residents. Now they have turned Leimert Park into a white area because Leimert Park is right off of Crenshaw Boulevard. So that is another place that they have gentrified, and all the blacks had to move out because the rents were raised. And also, I find it funny that there's never any money, will, or anything to improve the neighborhoods as far as grocery stores, shopping centers, and things like that. But once the neighborhood is gentrified, they have all this money. There's a mall right there on Crenshaw Boulevard, and they have $26 million has went into refurbishing this mall, making it a two-story mall. And when the mall first opened, it was like a regular mall. And then as the years went by, stores started pulling out of the mall. Walmart was one of the big retailers in the mall, Macy's and things like that. And then they start pulling out of the mall. So the mall turned to basically like a whole lot of no name independent stores, basically like a flea market. So now the gentrification has set in. They've given $26 million in loans for this mall to be rehabbed so that the people will have somewhere to shop. They don't care. They didn't care about refurbishing the mall until the gentrification happened. All of the stores on the side street, it's like major stores have come in. They have a grocery store that's come in. All these improvements once the gentrification starts. And there's also a place called the Jungle. Now, the Jungle, you didn't want to be caught in the jungle if you didn't know somebody. And the Jungle is where, if you guys watched that Denzel Washington movie, what is it? Where he played the cop, the bad cop. What's the name of that movie? Somebody, he played the crooked cop. Somebody write it in the chat. BL, I know you know the movie I'm talking about. Training Day. Yes, Training Day. Okay, Training Day, when they were in the apartments at the end, when they were fighting Denzel Washington and all that stuff, when they shot Denzel, all of that was filmed in the Jungle. Now, the Jungle, they had apartments for people who, didn't want to pay that much rent, and they also had a lot of Section 8. But the thing about the Jungle was, they had, crackheads walking down the alley late at night and stuff, and they had, I think it was Bloods that ran the Jungle. Bloods ran the Jungle. So, you kind of had to know somebody. You couldn't put your hand out the window a certain way, or, you may get shot up or something because they think you're throwing a Crip sign or something like that. But but the Jungle was, the thing about the Jungle, the apartments in the Jungle were huge. The room size and everything about them were large. And they had a lot of detail in them. Some of them didn't have a lot of details like the crown molding and all this type of stuff, but they were huge apartments. Now they have been gentrified and you can't afford to live in the Jungle. And I was like, the Jungle? I couldn't believe it. But then when I thought about it, it's like, oh, if they fixed up those apartments, those are some bomb apartments. Yeah, so even in Inglewood, they are gentrifying Inglewood, and it's just all over the place. And it's fewer places for blacks to go. But the thing about it is they present these propositions to the public that's living there, like, oh, we're going to bring grocery stores in, and yeah, some of the units are going to have low income apartments and all this type of stuff. And then they had a proposal to build a 577 unit apartment building, 6 stories on Crenshaw Boulevard. And who was pushing it? The mayor and the commission that they had set up. But the residents said, no, we don't want that here because that's just going to drive up our rents. It was supposed to be a luxury apartment, so it was no mistake that you couldn't afford it. So the builder said, okay, of these 577 apartments, here's what we do. We'll have some low income apartments in there too. We'll have 63 low income apartments in there. And the city was like, are you crazy? 63 apartments? What is that? So the residents rose up against the city council and aired their complaints, and the deal was scrapped. The city council unanimously voted not to build the apartments there because the residents rose up and said, no, we're not having that. So something happened in the beef sector recently, and it's quite funny. It kind of reminds me of gentrification. So we had this flicker come into the beef sector, and all these complaints that she had about the people were dumb, stupid. Who are you? I don't know you. You're not important. I'm not going to talk to you because I don't know you. You people are dumb. You people just sit around and you're poor and you live in a rat infested city. You are this, that, and the other. All these derogatory things that she was saying to the people in the chat. But she was allowed to stay on even when she was saying all these derogatory things to people in the chat. So I kind of put this heat in the role of the developer in gentrification because it was her bright idea that she was going to come in and change things in the beef sector. And she was going to offer new content to the beef sector and something that is more palatable and, more educational than what is going on. And she always repeated what her channel is going to be like. But what her channel was actually like was beefing and talking this derogatory things to people's loyal subscribers, people who have been in the beef sector, who know the beef sector. It's obvious that she didn't know the beef sector because every time she would interview someone, she was asking more questions about the beef sector than she was in getting to know. So everybody knows that she hasn't been around here for 3 years. And she did an interview with Kwani, and it was a real nice interview. Kwani said she was real happy with the interview. She liked how it go. And if Kwani giving somebody a chance, you know that you know that she had multiple chances because Kwani gave her a chance. The day after the interview, Kwani was on a live, and somebody came in the live and said, "This flicker just drug you." And Kwani went to the live, and this flicker said that she actually gave Kwani a chance, and that she was she didn't like Kwani, and she Kwani can't come on her channel anymore or something to that effect, and she gave her a chance, but Kwani showed herself to be something disloyal or something, and Kwani was shocked, and then Kwani sent one of her mods over there to listen to what she said. And it was funny because Kwani was like, I like her. I think I like her, and this, that, and the other. And then after she heard what she said, that live turned into Kwani dragging the dog shit out of her. And Kwani hadn't done anything but interview with her. But then she started talking to someone else, and then she's like, "Oh, I gave Kwani a chance, but fuck her. I'm not gonna have her on my show anymore," and all this type of stuff. Like her show is the place to be. But I digress. And so I put her in the place of the developer. She's coming here to change things, to make things better in the beef sector. So who is the mayor that chooses the people of the city council? So I had a hard time choosing between who's the mayor in this scenario. Is it Bree or is it Pizarro? And I'm leaning more to Pizarro because Pizarro really had her on there, and she gave her free reign, even when she was dogging out Faith Yaya, a loyal supporter. Or is it Bree? because Bree is the uh, technically bigger name, but Pizarro gets more numbers. So I think we're going to have co-mayors in this scenario. Bree and Pizarro are the mayors of this situation that allowed this girl to sit up here and unchallenged. And they also said that they like her. They didn't see any problem with her. They like her. So they're the in the city council. I would say is Lady Nika, Bree, Pizarro, and Jay Wilson. Because the city council are made up of people who make the decisions of if and make up the votes. And the mayor, even though they're the mayor, they still get a vote. So this is the city council. Because Lady Nika did give her a chance, and I don't know why Lady Nika held back on her, even after she said slick derogatory things, but Lady Nika held back on her. And even the point where Lady Nika was just giving her some advice about how to move in the beef sector, and then she turned around and said Lady Nika can't tell her nothing, and she didn't respect Lady Nika and all this stuff when Lady Nika was trying to give her some advice because she told her she was moving wrong. This is what she turned around and said about Lady Nika. She don't respect her, and she can't give her no advice. She said that. So, and I was waiting on Lady Nika to go off like she did earlier this afternoon, but Lady Nika let her live. So Jay Wilson is also on the city council because I like the heat. I like the heat. I like the heat. And the heat, the heat, the heat, the heat, the heat. Okay. Jay Wilson is also on the city council. But who is the residents in this scenario? The subscribers. We are the residents in this scenario of gentrification. And the subscribers had been saying no, had been rejecting all this bullshit that the Heat was putting out, being insulted by this Heat saying that the subscribers are not important. It's just the heavy hitter content creators. See, the subscribers saw this, and the subscribers, said, no, we're not with this. No, we're not with this. Abundantly of the subscribers. And then the city council, they kind of, do what city council members do. They like, well, that she's not that bad and I like her and she has good ideas. And so the city council is there to sway the residents to their point of view so they can, get the gentrification going. So some of the subscribers, some of you guys, I've seen a lot of you guys, oh, I like her. Oh, preach when she's saying dumb shit and she's talking about you, but you're talking about preach. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. But she's talking about you. But the funny part of it is that even, going over there and watching her and giving her numbers and things like that, you have to blame the subscribers. But the turning point came yesterday when she was on Bree's channel and she thought she was going to be talking all that good slick shit. And then I hit the panel, and I think Jay Dunn hit the panel on her. But then she had her cock blocker, Allie. Had a cock blocker, Allie. Now, why is Allie fighting and interjecting herself in something that has nothing to do with her? Oh, so we found out today. So I didn't watch the interview with this Heat and Allie because I mean, how many interviews are they going to do with each other? But after the little verbal jarring where Allie was trying to defend her, and I was basically telling her if you want to add something to the beef sector, you can add content such as this, that, the other. And I went into details about, price gouging and at the pump and how much these executives are making. I, really was specific about the things that I was talking about. And I told her, all you do is talk about people. And small minds talk about people. Average minds talk about events. And great minds talk about ideas. And she said, I sound stupid. So that's what that's where we are with this heat. So then we found out later that night, as I was on Very Carey's page. Please subscribe to Very Carey. She has a very nice channel, and if anyone in the chat has her link, please subscribe to Very Carey. And I was on Very Carey's, and somebody came in and said the Flickr had deleted her page. So sure enough, in true punk bitch fashion, she had deleted her page. Um, is it gone like the other page? Yeah, the other page, she said she completely deleted the page. But then in her first interview with Allie, she said that the page is still good. I just removed all the content. You can go and you can hear her say that at the 10-minute mark on her first interview with Allie. The thumbnail is of a lion, a cartoon lion. Go to the 10-minute mark, and you will hear her say out of her own mouth that she, in fact, did not delete that page. She just pulled all the content, and that page is good. So she lied and says she deleted one page, and then she comes back and says, "Oh, I created another page, but I used the same email." And how, bitch? How you deleted a page and you come back with the same name and using the same email address? Okay, whatever. So you guys didn't question her about it. You guys just went with the bullshit on that. So you guys are to blame. I'm blaming you guys for not getting in her ass about that lie. That was so obvious, but I digress. So anyway, I didn't hear the interview today, but I did hear Nika's response to some of the things that were said in the interview because I did not go watch the interview. So at this point, the project is has been voted down. There will be no gentrification, but I wonder why when people want to gentrify an area and come into black spaces, and why do they feel like they always need to make the black spaces better and to the detriment of the people who are still here? She set up and said that the subscribers are unimportant. So obviously, making it better wasn't for the enjoyment of the subscriber. So exactly what did she have in mind to make this sector better? So at this point, I'm going to open up the StreamYard, and I kind of want to hear what you guys have to say about it. So I'm going to hit the link. I'm going to put the link in the chat and invite people up, and you guys tell me what you think about it. Okay, there's the link. Oh, also, if you guys please subscribe to Holes with Heart. There are great analysis of they come on weekly on Fridays, and they do a great unbiased analysis of what's going on in the beef sectors. Holes, Heaux with Heart. UNC girl, if you can drop your link in the chat or drop it in the back chat, I'll put it up so people can find your link. Oh, there it is. So, is anybody going to come up and talk to me about what you think of this Flickr being chased out of the beef sector by True Facts? Okay, I'm dropping the link again. Hello, Jay Truth. Hello, UNC Girls Bad Weave. Hello, Levon. Spicy Dicey. What? Hello, Spicy Dicey. It's been so long. Great to see you, girl. Hello, Very Carey. Hello, Demas O. Okay. If nobody's gonna hit the link and talk to me, can you guys see the link? Hello, Miss Cruiser. Press 1 if you can see the link. Okay, here's somebody back here. Hello, Jill.
Hey, Vernicky.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hello, Chad. I just real quick. I feel like how you said me. If I don't really know the sector, I shouldn't be really speaking on certain things, you know.
Hmm.
And so she came in like fire, just judging and downing everyone. I and then she's saying, oh no, I'm just coming at people who come at me, but that's not true. You came at people first.
Right,
So it's not like these people came at you first, and then everybody who fell in line just was protecting the people from the sector, you know? So it wasn't as if like you came at protecting who she was talking about. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm just gonna jump in. No, you're protecting like who are you? You right. And that's how I got it.
and
And
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, and I just learned from that, like, okay, I got that. I got that I was new and because yeah, you talk in the chat, but new just speaking out, like, hey, who are you? Back up. You know what I mean? So
So,
you get that, and you get it from like, okay, you shouldn't really be. No one really know you like that, but just to be coming bashing someone, that's crazy.
so for her to be so opinionated and to be like dog shit over everything and everyone, like dog shit in a unkept dog park, she's like everywhere. Can you imagine her just watching from the clouds for 3 years?
No, uh,
Nor can I.
not not three. I was honest. Like I only been over here for a year and a half. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And I was watching from the clouds for about probably, a good 3 to 6 months in that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? I can't imagine someone. I came in on a topic, not about a whole sector. You know, I came in on a topic subject, but not saying like I'm talking about a whole sector as whole of like
Right.
judgmental. It was just a topic. But nah, I can't imagine you watching something for 3 or 4 years and then speaking on it and then have no clue of what really happened. I can't say that.
Now, you said like she said she was coming at people that were coming at her. Now, I remember the first time she hit a link, and I'm just sitting back, I'm just listening. I have no frame of reference to judge this girl on any point. And then she started talking about being sick of the Miss O and sick of the colorism talk. Okay. So, I didn't agree with it, but, I'm not going to hit the link and curse her out for having her opinion. But then she said that people are enabling her. And then the mayor, Miss Pizarro, goes, "Who you mean? Like Ronnie Q?" I was like, and then she was like, "Yeah, uh, Ronnie Q is over there kissing her ass," and I was like, "Excuse me,
Wait, what?
excuse me?"
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
she called me an ass kisser, and that's when I hit the link. See, I didn't hit the link because she was having a discussion about colorism and I disagree. I hit the link because out of the blue, she just called me an ass kisser for being on Miss O side of that topic. And at no point when I talked about colorism, I don't believe that I talked about the Miss O specifically. I talked about the whole colorism, uh, how it affects people of dark skin color all over the place, even in other countries and everything. So for her to say, "I'm an ass kisser for the Miss O," and then of course, "Oh yeah, she mods for the Miss O," so she was taken up for her. No, I had a position on colorism that was different from hers. That does not make me an ass kisser for the person that you're dogging out. And I find it quite funny that she had the option, and I told her, you have an option not to click on the Miss O's link. You can't tell her what to talk about. You don't have to be there. But so she's going back and forth with me, and then calling me Miss O's guard dog and all this type of stuff because I disagree with her topic, and she tries to turn it into something that it is not. So I also find it funny that when you hear her on panels, she's always talking about the Miss O had so and so on, the Miss O had this on. They were talking about that in the Miss O's chat. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I thought you didn't like the Miss O. But you're always in the Miss O's chat. You can always quote what's going on in the Miss O's chat. But you came in here, and she admitted that she came in here and talked about the Miss O to be memorable, to set her little situation off. But when she first started talking, she didn't have a page. And then she talked for 10 more minutes, then she had a page and she was probably going to do a live tomorrow. And by the end of the fucking program, she already had a notification up for her live the next day. So she came in here using this Demon's O as a carrot to dangle in front of people because so many people were against the colorism thing. So many people thought, yeah, she talks about it too much, but it's her platform. If that's what she want to talk about, that's what she talk about. But to say that she never came at people first is ludicrous, and she only come at the people that come after her. No, she's a fucking piranha that sits up and tries to attack people when she think that she's gonna get a large crowd to agree with her. Because when she and I were having our argument, her main thing was, oh, James even thinks so. Oh, Sean Bradley even thinks so. Look at the chat. Look at what the chat is saying. Why I'm going to look at the chat? I don't need the chat to say anything for me to make my argument. And if the chat is disagreeing, they have the right to disagree. But it does not change the essence of what I'm saying, what my argument is. So she was so dependent on, oh, even so and so, even this person said it, even that person said it. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Why? What? She's a fucking just an idiot.
I wouldn't, and that's the thing. I would not come on your panel to say I'm tired of. I just won't watch. Like I don't watch. Like I'm not gonna watch it. If it's something that's not interesting to me, I just don't watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna come and say I'm tired of it, but I will say I probably will say it in a chat. Like I'll be in a chat saying, "Oh, let's get to the next subject. What is the next subject?" But I'm not gonna plop and click a link and say that outrightly of like doing that. But she did that with several things, and then I've heard she made a channel and started going at people, and I'm new. I'm still new. Like I've only been over here a year and a half, so I would never ever just really just go on to be clicking links and say, hey, shut up. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
tired of it, or something like that, because these people know each other, and we're gonna say stuff in the chat, but I wouldn't come on here and say it. Some things are tiring and regurgitated, but hey, it is what it is. If they allow it on a platform, you just gotta leave after a while. Like if you don't
So,
want to hear it, leave.
so do you think she's gone, or how many days? Okay, in the chat,
She's not,
let's take a vote
not
in the
going.
chat. How many days will it be? Because she couldn't even wait 24 hours. You notice she's already in the chat. I mean, doing an interview with Allie after she, didn't want to be here. So, she can't even stay away 24 hours. She's on doing an interview with Allie. So I want to know in the chat, press 1 if you think she'll be back within a week, and press 2 if you think it'll be longer than a week before she comes back. 1 within a week, Two, it'll be longer than a week.
I don't know. Look, I think maybe she might go on for. I think she may just leave because I think she pissed off like hierarchy, like Lady Nika. Like I didn't even get why Lady Nika gave her that much leeway before she cussed her ass out.
I was really surprised
Really,
at that too.
I was surprised because she was trying to come at her so many times. And I was just like, ooh, like, what is this about? And then I didn't know I gotta rewind back what happened tonight that set Lady Nika off because I didn't get it. But I was surprised because she's been poking. She's been poking.
Okay, hey, Mary Carey, how are you?
Hey, Ronnie Q, I'm good. Hey, Jill.
Hey, what's up, girl,
I'm
Gary?
good. I'm good. You know, I had to come up here and repeat myself.
Yes.
That girl will be back in 3 days. Okay. three
Uh,
days. She can't
you think
handle
3 days?
3 days. And I think three is a
Really?
stretch. She'll be back for regular scheduled programming on
Well, she's
Monday.
gonna come under another name then.
I don't think so. I
I
don't
don't
think
think so
so.
either.
She'll be right back because she closed off her channel once. She came back within what 48 hours. What makes you think she's gonna take a whole week or she's gonna go away? She's coming right back.
I think
Miss
she's gonna
Cruiser
come
said
under
two
another
business
name.
days.
I think she's gonna come under another name because now she really got called out tonight. And I know y'all don't like Fabe, but Fabe told the truth.
What you
You
saw?
were out here. You came on here talking enough stuff, and you came out here really, really talking ignorant, and it
Yeah.
called to the whole sector. It didn't say really you tried to make it sound cool, but it didn't sound cool to what she was saying. So she made actual sense because you are talking about as a whole. And then y'all talking about you came over here to educate and change. Change what? No one asked you to come over here with no resources or anything else. You could have just left, came and dropped it and gone about your business. Who changed what? Exactly. So you are saying it as a whole. So
Hmm.
she made really good sense. Don't play it down. You're talking about the sector as a whole. So you're not really saying, oh, singling out just a certain people. You really meant the whole.
She meant the whole sector. Everybody is dumb
Exactly.
over here.
Exactly.
Everybody who
Exactly.
frequents the beef
Exactly.
sector are
Thank you.
dumb people. Okay?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Dumb.
And see, that was the major insult. That was allowed to let ride for so long, and it's like, excuse me, but she showed nothing opposite of what was going on in the beef sector. She was a representative of what she said that was dumb and ignorant because the only thing she talked about on her channel was other people.
But
So
listen, Ronnie Koo, listen how she did it though.
She said she
She
busted doors
started
down.
talking about, she was talking about the whole chat. She was talking about we all be up in there, even if you drop down or not. So that's why I said it was vibrant. You were talking about the whole sector as whole, but yet you here. So why are you in here? So that's what I mean
Exactly.
by she was saying everyone. She wasn't trying to exclude anyone. It's just that people didn't get it. They just like the vibrant of her dragging certain people, which I'm glad I never subscribed to that girl because she was
uh,
just it was just crazy. It was
so Jim,
crazy.
So Jill, it seems like you did see the interview. Did you see the interview?
I saw, listen, I was live during all of that. So after I came out of it, that's when I saw Lady Nika was live and going crazy. So then I heard they said it's Allie. So I went over there. And so I started asking, like, Allie, why are you not dropping a link for Lady Nika to come speak if she's speaking so foul on Lady Nika? I never got a response. And then I was saying other stuff in there, whatever I was saying. And then she never answered, so I left. Then I went back to Lady Nika. Yeah, I don't know what happened at the beginning of her life, but I'm talking about, this is why I'm trying to tell you she was saying this from the beginning. I'm speaking from the beginning of what this heat was saying from all long ago on Pizarro's panel. That's what she was saying all along up there.
So
Y'all,
you saw Phi Babe. I'm sorry. You saw Phi Babe making a comment where?
so then that's what I just
You mean
explained
over
to
by
you.
Allie?
It
So
was
this
Phi
is what
Babe at Allie's, or Phi Babe did her own video?
this is what I explained. I went over to Lady Nika's and she was flipping out. So that's what made me go over the alley to see what was being said. And so then I saw Fabe was in the no, I didn't see that at first.
Fi clicked Allie's link.
I saw
Yeah, that's what
after
I'm
that
asking. What
anyway, they
was?
was talking, and I was going back and forth from Fabe to Lady Nika, and then that's when I was like, why wouldn't I ask Allie, why won't you let Fabe click the link? Why are you not dropping the link for anyone? I said, you're not gonna let Lady Nika speak? And she never answered. And then all of a sudden, while we were in there, it was going on. And then she said, I'm going to send you the link. And then Fabe came up there. And then Fabe finally was like, you been on here bashing everybody from the beef sector, but you still talking about you have respect for Bree and all of these people, but you still talking down on the people she rock with. So if you're saying X, Y, and Z, why are you here? Because you're
And
talking negative about the beef sector, talking about they dumb and they slow and all of that. But you still rocking that. Don't that mean if she's cool with Lady Nika and all of that, don't you include her as dumb too?
well,
That's what you're saying.
let's keep it real. She didn't have respect for Bree or Pizarro because in some of her content, she would always talk about you're big, fat, and sloppy, and this, that, and the other.
Who said that?
But she's not talking to Bree. She's talking to other people, and yeah. But me and Bree, we had a separate conversation. But yeah, me and Bree talked about it, and we had a separate conversation. But then you come out and call subscribers who you don't know anything about, haven't seen a picture of, calling them big and sloppy and all fat and this, that, and the other, speculating old and stuff. Bitch, get old. You're gonna get old or die young, bitch. Make your choice. Shit. Shit. You know what you're gonna do. And then the thing about Pizarro, she came out and was saying, oh, I wouldn't have a husband if I had to go out and beg people for money. What good is a husband for? There's no way I would be with a man if I had to beg for money. And there's no way I would be with a man or have a husband that does X, Y, and Z. All of these things were kind of shots at Pizarro. They were definitely shots at Pizarro. You can't go back to the live and watch it because the punk ass bitch deleted the channel. And then when Pizarro came up on the stream later, she was like, oh, hi, Pizarro, this, that, and the other. And I don't know if Pizarro actually saw the beginning of that live, but she was dogging out what she wouldn't have in a man. And it seemed to me, an observer, that she was calling out things about Pizarro's man.
Yep.
And I'm just going to keep it real. So I don't think she had any respect for Pizarro either. And she would say, oh, me and Bree talk personally as a way to, fat shame other people and say that, oh, but I'm not talking about you, Bree. So miss me with the bullshit. I wasn't born yesterday. I don't play with, yeah, you can't play with me.
Kitty's game.
Yeah.
Kitty's games, girl. Kitty's games.
Okay. So, Very Carrie, what do you think about the whole situation?
Well, I think when she first came to the sector, well, from what I saw, she came in and was very disrespectful. She came here, she started going at Jay Dunn, going at people who were already here before her and stuff. So she came already like real disrespectful. And she's talking about how she broke doors down and she has this legacy over here and stuff. And I'm like, which doors did you break down, girl?
I know you lying. She said
And
that.
she did. She said that over by Ali's. And I'm like, which door? Matter of fact, people, I think the beef sector, or as they call it, the beef sector, this community here in YouTube, they allow people to come on here and do anything and disrespect anybody any type of way, just to have content. That's what I think. So she came over here. I think he came over here feeling herself a little bit too much. She started going after those who were already solidified over here. She just wanted, I think she sat back for a few months, or maybe somebody, I don't know who or where she came from, told her these are the channels you're supposed to go to. These are the people you should talk about. These are the people you should always be going at so you could get those numbers up. And I think she got a little bit too big headed and thought she was all that in a bag of chips and people were supposed to, respect her or something. But she's showed herself out, never subscribed to her, never cared much to hear her content just because of the way how she entered. And she also came in and caused chaos over there on the spaceship, because some of the fallouts I'm thinking are as a result of her and her, her introduction
I
to the
agree.
sector. That spurred some of the controversy, the whole Modgate situation and stuff. It's
Hmm.
all her. And now
I
she's
agree,
leaving.
Carrie.
And then the whole Montague situation, she can say, or anybody can say what they want, but that was just for protection. And
Yeah.
the point that she went over to Allie's and Allie refused to drop a link, that is, she went over there where she felt protected. But you want to talk all this crazy stuff about everybody else in the whole chat. Oh, I'm not talking about you. When you say everybody, that's talking about everybody. Like
Everybody.
she tried to play Tisa and Tisa hit the link, and not then she changed it to Tisa's crazy. Why? I don't know. I didn't say anything to her, so I don't know why she think I was talking to her, and da 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 da. She
You
thought
said
you were talking
everybody.
to her
I,
because you said everybody. So she
Exactly.
came up to check you, and then you tried to make it into something else, like Tisa was crazy. But
I
Hmm.
agree.
like we
I
don't see
don't
that
think she
sleight of hand.
started Ronnie Q. I don't think she started the My Gate. I think that was filming before she came, but it added more fire to it when she did come.
I didn't see
Um,
it. I didn't see it.
I think that added. I think that just flamed it up because that just fed it up. I don't think she caused the My Gate, but I think she just added fume to where things was erupting already, that was there and people were feeling and people just wasn't speaking up at the time, or people are speaking, because as you can see, if people are talking in your chat goes so fast, you don't really see what everyone is saying or
Mm-hmm.
responding.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have a lot of people, especially Pizarro have a lot of people on her chat, and when it's like 500 to 600 people, and people are actually typing in your chat, you're not gonna see every response.
And
Cause
speaking of that, speaking of that, because the chat is rolling so quickly when you have a lot of people.
See?
So the other night, there was a controversy about how this Flickr numbers went from 244
Ooh, child.
straight to over 1,000. No climb, no build, just straight to that number. And then everybody in the comments section was like, "What's up with these numbers? What's up with these numbers?" And everybody was, like, how did it go to 1,000? How did it do that? And a few people were having other comments. So she would look over and she ignored everybody asking her about how these numbers miraculously climb. And she would call out a chatter who said something different and was talking about whoever she was interviewing. And she would like read the chat and say those things, but she never verbally read the people's comments who were questioning her. How did this happen? And then after a while, she said, "Oh, hold on, I'll be right back." I think that was after Pizarro got up there and said, "Hey, how your numbers get up to 1,000?" "Oh, I don't know. I'm drunk. These bitches and this. Oh, I'm drunk. Oh, I don't know. I'm drinking. I don't know. I'm drunk." And then she said, "Oh, that looks strange." And see, Pizarro let her off the hook too because Pizarro know how to ride a bitch. So it's my opinion that Pizarro let her off easy and didn't question her further and let her change the topic on her and all this type of stuff. But when Pizarro got up there and she could no longer act like she didn't see it, she said, "Hold on a minute." And she stepped away and then she came back. And then the numbers started dropping by the hundreds. Went from over 1,000 to
I
900
wasn't in there.
something
I don't
to
watch.
800 something, all the way down to 300 something. But before the numbers started dropping, she said, "Hold on a minute," and she stepped away. So I think Pizarro could have written her harder. I don't know why she didn't write her harder about something like as bold and flagrant as these numbers going up.
Buying subs.
Yeah.
She's buying
But
subs. She's
how
over
did
there
that
on those
do?
Facebook groups, where they pay for subscribers and some people could come, watch your channel and bring those numbers up. Whether it's your 4,000 hours you're trying to get, or you need those numbers for subscription. They pay for those stuff. That was something. And you can
But
find it on
how
Henny
does this
Wise's
happen
channel.
though?
You can
I'm just
see it.
asking. No, I'm talking about so the things you're speaking of and everything that goes on. That I mean, okay, because I'm new too. And I don't want no one getting defensive and stuff and thinking I'm parting my way in. But I've been over here a year and a half. But how does that happen when you come over here and you introduce yourself? Like, what is that? Like, I don't get why. Well, I don't never get why people, because that's not my target of getting numbers, because I don't care about that. This is a entertainment. It's fun. It's good to make money too, but not to just be getting people. So
So
I'm
that's
thinking
a
when
good.
people come over here, what is it that you are exactly thinking of everyone that come over here? Are you including everyone, or it's just people who are
She said the larger content creators and she don't care about the chat. So that was her proclamation.
okay?
And she was able to give people a business plan, and YouTube is a business and you guys are missing out. You should charge subscribers to hit your link. These are her great business plans, and she's actually verbalizing it. Yeah, you should charge people to hit your link every time you go live. And then all of a sudden I'm monetized, but I don't have to click the monetization button because I don't need it. I didn't come over here to make money. Wait, what?
The
You didn't come over here
lies.
to make money, but
I'm glad
you
you saw
came over
that.
here to people how this is a business and you should run it like a business. But now all of a sudden you're not going to hit your monetization. You didn't come over here to make money. Well, where's the business plan then, bitch?
We're waiting on the
Okay, I
resources,
get you.
girl. She
I
she
get
claims
you.
she doesn't want the money. She's not here for the money. She's just here to chill and stuff. But at the same time, from the get, you saw that she only went to channels with the numbers. She went
Mm-hmm.
there, and if it is that you don't care about money like that, why are you talking about people, having to pay to click links, paying for wrenches and stuff? It's you thinking about ways that you can make money already. We can tell. We
Mm-hmm.
could tell
I came over here monetized, girl, so don't worry about me.
she
I'm over
came
here
here for
about
money.
entertainment, and I ain't come over here because I'm
Yourself.
cute.
Hold
So
on.
Jill, you didn't
I,
hear her, Jill.
huh?
If so be the case, she should have been. I wonder if she's been paying to click those links she's been on.
Oh, see,
If
I've
that's
been
her
monetized
stance,
before I came over here, so
Okay, so now I
that's
want to
why
talk.
I'm like, and I had I got it from the dirt, so that's why I'm trying to see what it is that you guys look for because I come over here for entertainment because
we want
you
people
guys
who.
are just entertainment. But I got where she was coming from when she first
That's not a
hopped over.
business model.
No, I didn't get where she was coming from because that's stupid and that's crazy to
No, I'm
me.
talking about. I said I got where you guys was coming from.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
want to
Yeah,
watch
I
people for
got
the
where you
entertainment
guys
purpose,
was coming
just like
from, but
you,
not
Jill.
from where she just was bashing everybody.
Check the
Yeah,
back chat, Ronnie Q.
and then excuse me.
Yeah, I got where you was coming from. I didn't get where, I didn't know.
Oh, who's coming?
Girl. Ooh,
Okay,
girl.
now this Allie aspect of this thing. So Allie is coming out looking like a big old lesbian, in
Ooh,
my opinion.
ooh.
Like Allie, what are you doing? Exactly, what are you doing? You sit up and you uh, bark at other people, and when they're having conflict with somebody, and it's none of your business. And now you guys have done 3 to 4 interviews of each other back to back, like you're fucking scissoring or something. Like, what are you getting out of this? Allie is such a fraud and such a fake ass bitch that I don't even understand what is she doing.
Allie said she wanted her to come at yeah. As
Me,
I watched I got the hiccups.
me,
Watch the
and
hiccup. I mean, I watched the replay. She wanted her to come at you, yeah, and somebody else. She
mhm.
said it wasn't nothing to do with.
But it's something to do with something,
She said
because
it had nothing to do with.
what would be what would be the reason to come at me and come at Yaya? What is the
That
force
was
that's
the people
driving this?
she didn't like
And
because
Let me
who
hear the
who
question.
who didn't like?
that was the people that Allie supposedly didn't like because they came into conflict with y'all. So she was like, "Oh, since we got beef with these same people, go at these people." But she's like, "Nah, like
No, but the
we
thing
can't."
is,
I heard
but
Ali
no,
mention
she couldn't be
something like
like
that.
no, because she
Same
did
people.
come at me
Well,
and
she came at
Yaya, so
y'all
she couldn't
because
be
y'all
like
was.
no.
She said, "Nah," because
No, she
I'm
didn't.
talking
No,
about.
she didn't.
No, I'm talking about when they
No.
made
She
this
didn't say
agreement.
no. No, she didn't say no because she came at me and Allie. So if she trying to say that she said no, that's a motherfucking lie because she
Allie
came at
came at
me.
you, Ronnie Q.
Yes, Allie came at me. Me and Allie
Oh
didn't have
wow!
any conflict before the heat came around, and then all of a sudden,
Didn't know
Allie
that.
is talking dumb shit, to me, and I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? And then that's when me and Allie start having conflict because Allie thought she could say some slick shit to me, and I let her know she couldn't.
See, I didn't know she came at you. So that's what she said. She said Ronnie Q And she said Yaya and someone else, but she was like she's not going to. So I didn't know that. I didn't know Ali came at you,
Yeah,
girl.
yes, she did.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
And the funny
go
part
ahead.
is the funny part is Ali had her on her platform tonight in order for her to have her farewell, message out there and stuff. And before the live even ended, Ali turned on her. So
What?
yes, she did. They started cussing each other out on the panel. Well, Ali
Yes,
started
What?
getting upset.
they sure
Ali was
did.
like,
Hold on,
"Do
Jill. Hold
you
on,
real?
Jill. I can't
Do
hear
you
Carrie.
realize when you leave here, I'm gonna be alone?" So Ali just decided, listen, I've been banging for you and stuff, and you're this weak. And then when you leave, I'm gonna have to deal with these people all alone. That's what I gathered from what she was saying. You should go see it when you get the time.
She did.
Then
She
she
did,
turned on
Carrie.
her at the before the live even ended, put her backstage when Phi
Yes,
Babe
she
came on,
did.
and then dropped her at the end. Dropped
She
her,
sure did.
totally dropped her off the panel. Like she
She
got so
did.
upset. That is
Said,
crazy.
bitch, you are trying to play me.
Don't
And
play in
she
my
said,
motherfucking
she said,
face.
you the stuff. This is what she said. Allie said straight like this. The stuff that you came on, I did not expect you to be up here dragging Lady Nika for the whole time. You did not play. This was not planned for you to be saying all this stuff. And she said, and then after this, I'm trying to let people come on here. You don't want them to approach you. She said, I have to be up here by my fucking self. Excuse me. Oh, I cursed. I'm sorry. She said, I gotta be up here by myself. You're leaving. You're leaving
Yeah,
here being
that's
by
disappointing.
myself,
Hmm.
and you're insulting me, and you came on here, which was not planned, saying all this stuff, and you're gonna leave me here with this, and I gotta be here, and you are leaving, leaving me with this. She was like, "Girl, you crazy." That's what she basically was saying.
And
Well, that's
I
what she
think she
did.
felt. I'm
That
sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
think
Go
sh
ahead,
I
Carrie.
think she felt some type of way because she thought that she had a safe space, to come up by Ali's to do her, her farewell speech and stuff. So she didn't expect Ali to like let nobody on the panel because you could see she was a little bit afraid of it. She's like, I'm not ready. I'm not done. I'm not done. So you could tell she did not expect anybody to come on the panel at all.
But you talking all of this stuff, so
Yeah, but
you
it was
gotta,
supposed to be her
Allie
moment.
gotta.
It was
No,
supposed to be, hey, Lady Tia, you guys click the link. Come on, guys, click the link and come up and talk
Allie
about it.
gotta let
She was upset.
somebody up there to say
Jill,
something
hold on, Jill.
because
We
right.
can only Jill. We can only hear one person at a time. So
I'm sorry. I'm
okay, we
sorry.
just a little space. Okay, so because I don't want to miss what you have to say, I don't want to miss what Carrie have to say. No, go ahead because I didn't see the end. I didn't see the whole. I didn't see the live at all. So it's very interesting that they went at each other. Now, who started it? Was it the Heat or was it Allie?
This heat. This heat was talking about, Lady Nika's how she talk, mocking people from the South, how they talk and stuff, and talking about how she could speak how many languages, and Lady Nika barely knows English, all sorts of stuff. So
Did
those
she
things,
demonstrate any of those languages she spoke?
not
Mm-mm.
one.
And,
Mm-mm.
and
But
remember
she mocked Lady
yesterday,
Nika's chat though.
and remember
Talk.
yesterday, I said, well, if you're from Bangladesh, say something in that language.
Who
And
she spoke about you two, girl.
yeah, I'm sure she did because I challenged her. If it took her forever to say where her father was from, what race her father was. My father is he's it's gonna sound crazy, but my father's from Bangladesh. Okay, okay, right, bitch. She didn't know what they call Bangladesh people. She was saying Bangladeshian or Bangladeshish. And then I said, well, if your father's from Bangladesh, Say something in the language, because she spoke about how her family used to always go on family trips and cruises and things like that. So obviously, her Bangladesh father wasn't an absentee father, and he was in her life since they did so many family vacations and things. So if your father speaks a native tongue, I'm sure he taught you some of that around the house. Growing up, speak something. I speak 5 languages, and I just cut her off. I said, say something in your father's language. And she kept on ranting and raving. But again, it's very simple. Say something in your father's language. And she couldn't do it. So, I'm not impressed. I am not impressed with somebody who's a rapid liar. I'm not impressed. I'm
She
about to
says she.
buy a house in Los Angeles. Okay, let me talk to me when you have the signed paperwork for your house. Okay, your closing papers. Yeah, talk to me then. I don't want to even entertain your dumb shit. Go ahead, Carrie.
No, I was saying she should say you should know about the word, how to say, what is it, Bangladeshi. You were saying something about Bangladeshians or something like
I
that.
put the word up in the chat. I did not know
Yeah,
how to say the word myself,
she
but
was
obviously
there
she
too.
didn't either, because when I asked her this what word they called, she couldn't answer. I actually copied and paste what they said in the chat. No, I couldn't say the word because I'm not familiar with the word, but who gives a fuck? She didn't even know the word until I put it in the chat. So she's trying to correct me on the fact that I put the right word in the chat and couldn't say it because I'm not familiar with it. Bitch, you didn't even know the word existed.
Girl, I'm
The
gonna go
fuck out
turn
of
my.
here.
I gotta go check on my stove. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, I need Lady Tia or UNC Girls Bad Weave. Can you hit the link? I want to hear what you have to say. So Jill, this he started it with Allie. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I feel like Allie don't understand what she's saying, and she was saying she's trying to bring all of this heat to her channel, and she didn't expect her to say what she was saying, all the stuff she was saying. She
Uh-huh.
thought she was going to say goodbye and all that,
Uh-huh.
and I get it. I get it. A lot of people don't like Ali. That's okay. And I do think Ali, after watching all that, I feel like Ali should have let Lady Nika up on the panel to say her feelings, and that you did not do that. That was not evening enough. Even, you get what I'm saying? Kind
Yeah.
of. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that was crazy and it was disrespectful. And she's up there disrespecting Lady Nika when Lady Nika never disrespected this heat or whatever she is, because I don't watch her. So she didn't disrespect her. So the disrespect was out of line. It was out of,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't let Lady Nika up there to say what she wanted to say. I think that was foul, you know?
Yeah, I think it's foul too.
I think it's foul and it shouldn't have happened. And I think it should have gotten shut down to that point because Lady Nika never disrespected Ali or this heat. And that's what I'm saying. So I feel like that was just disappointing of her to, not even let her go up there to say what she wanted to say to
But
Miss
was
T.
Nika in the chat?
Yeah, Nika heard, as I heard in Nika's, um in Nika's live, it felt like Lady Nika was in the chat and she was listening.
So what I have a question is, so Allie is saying that this heat is leaving and she's all alone and this, that, and the other. So
Yeah.
I don't understand. Allie was the one who chose to go over there and ride so hard with her. So now she's crying that it didn't work out for her. All that foolery that she ignored didn't work out for her. And she's coming for people who didn't do anything for her but treat her nicely, had to endure all that motherfucking skin and cat sounds of her singing and all this type of stuff and never disrespected her. So now she's left all alone. Yeah, she's gonna get lumped up all alone. That's what's gonna happen with Allie. Ugh, just ugh. So what else? Anything else that I missed?
I didn't stay in that chat. I couldn't. I was over by Lady Nika. Lady Nika was dragging her while, well, Lady Nika was live while Ali was live. So Lady Nika was giving her the business over there. It's a lit night, Ronnie Q.
Lady Nika drug her so badly.
Ooh.
I was like, oh my god. Yes. So that was very entertaining. I really liked it.
She'll still be back though. I give her 3 days. She'll still be back because she's loving the attention. You'll find out once you end your live. You'll see.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see why, girl. It's a lot going on. I'm so happy I bought my ice cream today. Oh my god, I'm just watching and eating. Okay.
And Jin, I have no problems with you. I irritate you. That's fine. And it's all good. I really want to say this out loud because I couldn't really type. I just said it's okay. I'm annoying, and that's fine with me. Are you annoying with? Am I annoying to you, Ronnie Q, or very Carrie? I don't know what it is with you, Jin, and I have no problems with you. And I don't want no beef over here at all. I just spoke my mind, and that's all I did. So, Jin, kudos to you, and happy holidays, hon.
Click the link, guys.
Yes.
Okay. Where's Jin Jin? Jin Jin, why do you have a
Yeah,
problem? I didn't even see that.
Jim is going and talking about I'm annoyed with Jim, and then she goes into something else like I didn't do anything to you, so you're looking for a beef that is not even a beef. Like, what are you doing? I don't understand, and I don't have a problem with you at all. I don't.
Okay. So, okay, is there anything else that I may have missed on this live? I do not want to give her another click in a view of my own. So that's why I'm trying to get the information from you guys but very Carrie, you left so quickly.
Girl,
How
I had to
dare
go
you?
turn my stove off. I
But
had to. Listen, I'm gonna have to go catch up because there's some more stuff happening on the street. So
oh yeah.
oh yeah, but I'm not saying it on here. I was trying to put it in the and somebody came up and typed it in the private chat.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, it's been over there. Somebody click the link and put it in the back chat.
Oh.
But I can't do that while you're live.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna end it in a second anyway because I definitely want to see that. So thank you guys
Girl, it's
for.
going down over there.
Oh, really?
They're cussing her out. Demetra, Lady Nika,
Ooh,
Brian. I think at one point Therapy was up there. They're giving
Oh,
her the business over there. This heat is up there on the link.
weird.
she's on there too.
Girl, I've been trying to tell you.
Oh
In a
my god.
certain
Oh,
way.
so
When
she
I can't
she
announce lives on another person's live,
so she
girl,
did a swan song that I'm
she's
leaving, and now
over
she's
there.
up on another panel.
She is over there and getting her ass handed to her. It's a
Okay.
whole 1K over there, girl.
Okay. So we're gonna
Wait,
leave. We are leaving. We are closing out. Thank you, very Carrie, for joining me. Thank you,
thank you
Jill's
for
Comfort
having me,
Zone,
Ronnie.
for joining
Anytime,
me.
Ronnie.
I did not know this was going
Girl.
down, or I
I
would
didn't
have been
know.
over there myself. because
Yes, the cars. They're
because
tagging us.
I was spoken about, so I got a link to click.
Go
Oh,
click that link, Ronnie.
yes,
I'll see you guys.
you
Thank you for having me.
All right,
did.
thank you
You
guys, and
body,
thank you, chat. Thank you, chat, for coming. Oh, and please, everyone, please do not forget the Secret Santa
Pick
giveaway.
me out, Ronnie.
Please do not forget the Secret Santa giveaway. Um, it's going to go down on December 1st. And the concept of it is all the content creators come together, they pull names, and whoever name they pull, the donation is between $25 and $50. Cash App. We're only giving Cash App, no presents, no nothing. Everything is Cash App between $25 and $50. All the content creators in the beef sector come together. They'll pull each other's name, and whoever name they pull, they have to then Cash App that the amount that was sent to them to any subscriber of their choice. So they're pulling names, and once they get the Cash App, they donate it to a subscriber. And that's the way that I want to get the content creators together, because it may be fun if they pull someone name they're not fond of or something like that. And we're gonna do that on December 1st on my channel. I will set up a notification. It will be in the evening, and we're gonna pull names and we're gonna give back to the subscribers on December 1st. So please come out and join me. And thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, and I'm gonna end this live now, and I'm gonna run over to Miss Pizarro's spaceship. So I hear something going on over there. All right, thank you guys for joining me. I really, really appreciate you guys. Have a good night and happy holidays. All right, bye bye.